Vikings at the Falcons. Two teams who were losers in week one. Viking offense looking for their first touchdown of the year. Down 3-0 in the first quarter, Wade Wilson. To a wide-open Chris Carter. They get the touchdown at 7-3 Minnesota. Just like the Vikes, Chris Miller and the Falcons looking for their first touchdown of the year. Falcons offense. Second quarter, on first and goal, play action to Gary Wilkins. It's a 10-7 Atlanta lead. But it boiled down to a battle between the running backs, Herschel Walker and Eric Pegram. That's right. You remember Eric Pegram, the 6th-round pick, the rookie from North Texas State. Pegram scampers for 17 yards. Then it's a Pegram 17 again. And then, yes, we did not err. He spells it with 2 R's. Eric was terrific in the first half, 9 for 67 yards. For Herschel, look at him bust up the middle for 19 yards here, Tommy, and looks a little different here.
You know, when Herschel is running like this, putting that head down and using that tremendous force in his leg, you can't arm tackle him, and he keys that Vikings offense.
There's his numbers in the first half, and right at the end of the half, Herschel meets prime time. Prime time, keep jawing, they discuss, where they're going after the game, and they get it solved eventually. In the second half, Herschel, remember, he's at home in Georgia, not quite between the hedges, but he could smell them, because look at him jump outside. Get rid of Brian Jordan, he goes 23 yards. Walker on the day, 25 carries for $1 and a Q. Pegram ended with 78. 2 plays later, Wilson to the end around Anthony Carter, the first Viking other than Herschel to carry the ball from scrimmage this year. And it's a touchdown, 14-10 Minnesota. Falcons marching back. 3rd and goal. Miller. One of the #1 draft picks, Mike Pritchard, down to the 1-yard line. Down by 4, 4th and goal. Jerry Glanville goes for it. But this was not the play they needed. Miller to Steve Broussard. It looked bad from the start. It looked worse at the end. The Vikings take over on downs, leading 14-10. Now, Chris Carter, you saw make a normal catch before, but this is what he excels at. Watch this. Are you kidding me? Chris Carter, no one touched him. He rolls into the end zone. It's a touchdown. They missed the extra point, but it deserves another look. It deserves about 8 more looks. The guy excels at fantastic catches back in his days with the Eagles and now with the Vikings. Atlanta came back late, but it wasn't enough to stop Minnesota from winning outdoors for the first time in 12 games. The Vikings beat the Falcons 20-19. And I know it's early, Tommy, but Herschel Walker, he looks like a different back here.
Great first 2 games, Chris. Jerry Burns always says Herschel Walker is not the focus of our offense. But last year, 16 games, he averaged carrying the ball 11 times a game. This year so far, he's carrying the ball over 20 times per game, and he's getting over 100 yards per game.